Hi, everyone. I am doing a new introduction to my business, Conscious Choices for All, that I tried to start in 2020 during the pandemic. And then I went back to work for an organization that I worked for some time. And I've been free from that for about 4 or 5 months. And now I'm back to getting this business going. Um, what it involves that I do here is I help people navigate their health issues, which I love doing. That's like my main passion. And I have extensive knowledge over the past 30 years. I have a degree in natural health, in herbs and homeopathy, naturopathic medicine, many different healing modalities. And I also am a certified cannabis coach or cannabinoid coach, learning through Dr. Mary Clifton, MD, in New York, who is a cannabis doctor. I studied under her in 2020, and I love to help people with cannabis and how to use it and which cannabinoids could help them the best for various things because it really is medicine and it should be used as such. Um, when I went to school many years ago and studied herbs, I learned that there's herbs that have different degrees, um, some being very mild in their action. They all do many things. Like one herb will do not just one thing, action, but it will do many different things for the body. Um, but they don't all, do the same thing. Some of them are similar, but they have different levels or degrees of intensity. And cannabis being in the level 2 to 3 category, maybe more 3 for some people that are more sensitive to it, meaning that it's very medicinal and it does have some side effects if used improperly. 4 is the level of herb that you don't want to mess with that could kill you. And so there are a few toxic herbs out there. Many are not, but there are a few. And of course, we stay away from those, and you really can't find those, on the shelf in a store or online. That would be something that you just harvested in the wild and you didn't know what you were taking. Like digitalis is an example. So I am here to help support you as your coach, as your mentor, as your practitioner in natural healing for the entire family. I do specialize in children because I have 4 children of my own that are grown now that I helped heal in various ways for the last 25 to 30 years with natural healing. So I do call myself somewhat of a specialist in that area for healing children. Um, Also, what you will find here is that I love eco fashion. I've always loved clothing since I was very young, and I had my own green living store that focused mainly on eco fashion, but also other things. And I don't have that store anymore. I sold it to a wonderful woman who still owns it in Nevada City, California. And I still love eco fashion, so I have a little segment of my website for that. I also became somewhat of an artist and creative in making beeswax candles that are very unique in that they have hemp wicks, and I use upcycled glassware. That's sturdy upcycled glassware that will not break or crack when you're burning the candle. There's no worry about that, especially because the beeswax burns very slowly and it doesn't burn all the way to the outside of the glass. So you don't have to worry about the glass getting hot or breaking or anything like that. But I use only upcycled glassware that I find. And So I'm not like creating a demand or getting glass shipped to me or anything like that. So it's very eco, and I use hemp wicks, and it's all, created small batch, and it's very fun. And I partnered with Bee Girl organization up in Oregon, and so any sales from the candles will go to help support that organization as well, which is helping the bees thrive, and which, if we don't have bees, we don't have life. So the bees are our pollinators, they're our friends. We want to support them as much as possible. And then I also have a project called Wild Regeneration, which I make wild art out of things from nature like driftwood and different, branches and things that fall from trees, as well as stones, crystals, and then I add a little plant, action of succulent or air plant to most of these pieces. And so that has been something really fun. I honestly wish that I could just do that. And hopefully, when I retire someday, I will just be doing that. And any wild regeneration art pieces that I've sold or that I sell in the future also goes to help organizations that are helping our waterways stay clean for future generations, such as Circle here in Nevada City, the South Yuba River Citizens League. I love donating to them whenever possible. And what else am I doing here? I love yoga. I'm a yoga instructor, although I'm not currently instructing except for some privates. I haven't taught in a public studio for probably 5-6 years now, but I do private lessons, and I have some yoga, some really casual yoga videos that I present on YouTube and my website, and meditation and breath work and all of those things that are so vital for well-being. So yeah, come join me here. I'm doing lots of things on Conscious Choices for All, and I am getting more confident in speaking, and so I hope to share more and look forward to my podcast that I am debuting this fall 2024 called Conscious Choices for Wellness. I am starting to post some things through Buzzsprout, and I will get my podcast out to other platforms as well as Apple and Spotify as soon as possible. My first couple of podcasts are on plastic pollution, and the other one is on collagen support for wellness in the body. And I think I'm going to do my third one on cannabis, and just a little history and knowledge on cannabis, and I've got blogs as well on my website, Conscious Choices for All here. Check out my blogs. I will be adding more. And thank you for joining me.
Everyone deserves music, sweet music. Everyone deserves music.